Sit on the bench. Here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Paul. Ewing is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Joe Dumars. And for the Heat, we've got Irving. Kyrie Irving is out there with Maravich. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And this is an interesting time of the season, isn't it, Clark, for a lot of these coaches? Having to balance minutes and keep players healthy for the long haul.
Yeah, it is a bit of a balancing act, Kevin. A lot of players don't like to take a seat when they're healthy and able to play. All of these guys, when you get to this level, everybody is a high-level competitor. And sometimes, even if it's for their own good, it's hard to tell them they got to take a night off. Again, I think you go back to reducing practice time and giving players a chance to play in every game that they're able to play in.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Off the inbound pass. The shot that time not on target. And Miami the other way now. The kick out to Irving. Green breaking loose. And Julius Irving, the basket on the assist by Green.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Paul, no one around him. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
And here is Paul following Pete Maravich's three. Here's Dumars. That one's off, still out of sync. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Irving passes to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Pacers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ewing inside. He's against Green. Ewing misses.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Green with a screen on Paul. Irving finds Green. Outside for Robinson. For 3. Maravich. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Maravich has got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And shot on the way. The shot's good from Paul.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Now Irving. On the wing, Irving. For 3. And the Heat, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the pass to Ewing. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Very self-confident in the paint. Ewing excels at scoring close to the hoop.
Now here's Green. Pass to Robinson. That one goes. Count it. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Irving against Paul. Right side, Irving. 6 to shoot. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo comes in for Robinson. And John Wall subbed in for Irving. 1:52 left in the first. And it's good for two.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And here's Miami. They're on a 20-6 run. Oh, the lob to Irving. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You love the vertical, the bounce, the ability to go up. And then the power combined with that on the flush. Man, Irving making it look easier than it is.
Now here's Marion. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And it's Paul scoring on a gorgeous play. Paul's got his second basket.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Paul taking his time here. In the corner, Irving with it. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Irving's got 13 points.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Love with the screen on Maravich. Here's Dumars. And it's Miami with the rebound. .41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Green. Adebayo with a screen for Green. Driving in. And Adebayo throws it down.
A pass first forward. The unselfishness Green exemplifies in these situations is why his teammates love it.
Marion outside. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here comes Miami. Green with the ball. Wall a screen on Paul. Maravich left side. And so it's the Miami Heat taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Pacers trail by 19. And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the four major North American sports leagues and worked his way up from video coordinator.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Zach Randolph is out there with Marion. Then it's Ewing. Then it's Cheeks. And it's Francis in at the shooting guard. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Always looking for an opportunity to serve somebody else up. Cheeks loves dropping down.
Cheeks against Irving. Stolen by Randolph. Marion outside. Passes it to Cheeks. Pass to Ewing. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Jefferson passing to Irving. Five to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Now here's Jefferson. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. There's the feed to Irving. Back to Vucevic. Outside Irving. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pacers trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harrison. Here's Francis. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Heat, their last game, a loss to the Pistons in Detroit. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now, here's Irving. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. They kick it out to Green. Drops in the tray. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Marion, a screen on Jefferson. They need this. Misses off the right iron.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Irving dishes to Robinson. Marion with the steal. They're running. Here's Cheeks. Second chance shot. The shot by Marion, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Irving kicks to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Timeout called the Pacers. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Vucevic. Irving comes in for Richard Jefferson. Maravich, he's checked in for Green. And it's John Wall in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Paul. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. There's 1:54 left in the first half. Robinson against Love. Robinson down low.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. To Mars, the pass to Paul to end the drought. Indiana again missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now Wall. Following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. And Dr. J slams it in.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
There's the pass to Love. He kicks to Marion. Paul surveying the floor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Heat on offense. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Wall dishes to Robinson and finished off by Robinson.
You know, John Wall is not just a dynamic scorer. He is outstanding at sharing the ball with his open teammates.
Now here's Paul. Tries from 16. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome for the Wizards. They'll be up against the Nets. And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance so far for the Miami Heat. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic from Dr. J, Julius Erving so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Vucevic on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Green is out there with Robinson. Then there's Irving. Then there's Maravich. And it's Irving in at the one. Robinson down low. Defended by Paul. Paul with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Dumars misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Robinson on the wing. 12 points for him. Here's Harrison, guarded by Robinson. Paul with the three. Drills it from outside. Paul's got his third basket of the night right there.
You know, Paul loves to operate in the lane, and he's extremely good at it, but he also understands the value of stretching the defense.
Here's Robinson. They kick it out to Green. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Paul. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, that was a savvy move by the veteran Paul, ensuring he gets fouled while taking that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys. For any team coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Dumars kicks to Paul. Shoots the three. Here's Ewing, and then Ewing with the jam.
Boy, Ewing does a nice job anticipating shot trajectories, realizing how quick to position himself on that offensive glass.
Irving up top. Defended by Paul. The shot's good from Irving.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Ewing, good.
Well, I love the pass-first nature of Paul's game. So good at setting up his teammates and endearing himself to them because of it.
Green with a screen on Dumars. Maravich the pass to Green. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Robinson's checked in for Vucevic. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
All right, Heat fans, make some noise once again for your Miami Heat dancer.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Cheeks outside. Here's Ewing. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. 10 points for Patrick Ewing.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Robinson a screen on Love. Green finds Robinson. And Indiana making a change here. Marion's checked in.
First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers, Sean Marion.
Robinson against Ewing. Robinson dishes to Irving. The shot off that time. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Harrison. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Irving. No good that time. For Indiana, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Cheeks. Here's Ewing. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
Out to Maravich. Here's Francis. Maravich defending. There's the three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside Irving. 1:33 left in the third. Here's Robinson. The kick out to Irving. Francis passes to Cheeks. They set the pick. Here's Francis. Puts up a three. Here's Ewing. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
And the Heat call time here. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Green. Jefferson comes in for Irving. Green, he's checked in for Maravich. And John Wall subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Zach Randolph, he's checked in for the Pacers. Robinson against Randolph. Wall is screen on Randolph. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Robinson's got 14.
Hey, Robinson has size. He's got agility, mobility, strength. So the contact doesn't faze him because he's got all of that other stuff working for him.
Marion, a screen on Green. Here's Francis. Randolph, no one around him. That three off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Robinson passes to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jefferson kicks to Robinson. Releases. And the shot is long. Here's Francis over Wall. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
I'm sure that'll make John Wall's coach happy to see that kind of hustle and aggressiveness at the defensive end.
And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Paul on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We got Zach Randolph. Johnson is out there with Cheeks. Then there's Allen. And it's Tucker in at the 5 down low. Allen finds Randolph. Back to Allen. Cheeks outside. Releases from 15. The shot's good from Randolph. Randolph's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pacers. outside Robinson. Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. Over to the left wing. For three, Murray. Randolph grabs the board. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Pacers. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
Robinson against Randolph. For three, Murray. The Heat rebound. Back to Robinson. And Zach Randolph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moments. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Murray, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And they go to the intentional foul. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it. Some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
Robinson against Randolph. Launches a three. That's good from Jefferson on the assist by Robinson. Jefferson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Harrison, defended by Jefferson. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Robinson sets a screen for Irving. Robinson up top. Green with a screen on Randolph. Passes to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The kick out to Irving. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Harrison, no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Over in the corner, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Irving a screen on Randolph. Robinson dishes to Irving. And stolen by Love. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. From down in the low post, it goes. Harrison's got 4 points this quarter.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack. And it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
A different look for Miami. Green, he's checked in for Adebayo. Irving comes in for Richard Jefferson. And it's Maravich in for Danny Green. And the Pacers also making a change. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Zach Randolph. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And here's Dumars outside.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Robinson passes to Irving and stolen by Love.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Miami.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against Indiana.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Robinson.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Robinson with it. Pass to Maravich. A three ball. Sinks the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
There's Green with the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Kyrie Irving. Third personal foul.
And Paul drills both of them.
Chris Paul plays with a competitive fire that is actually infectious. I mean, even in the latter stages of his career, he is still getting it done at a high level.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They lead by 23. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Outside, Maravich. Miami no good on that time either. And here is Paul. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They've won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commit.